Good day everyone, so this is Alvin again from the Philippines, and today I am going to give my reviews and commentaries for Miss Universe, and we will be talking about from the start of the show until the end. So last 2014, the pageant was held in FIU Arena in Doral, Miami. There were 88 contestants who competed at that time, and for the opening, I am so glad that they brought back the intro with the ladies wearing their national costumes. And last 2014, my top 5 national favorite national costumes were number 5, India, Noyonita Lodh. Number 4 is Venezuela, Migbelis Castellanos. Number 3 is Argentina, Valentina Ferrer. Number 2 is Nicaragua, Marline, Barberena. And my favorite national costumes last 2014 was Indonesia, Elvira, Devinamira. Now, for the top 15 announcement, here are the top 15. Here are the finalists whose placements are expected simply because they are considered as strong contenders or they are just my sentimental favorites. Colombia, Paulina Vega. Italy, Valentina Bonariva. I am so happy that she plays because she was in my prediction and I'm so glad that she made it. India, Noyonita Lodh. Indonesia, Elvira Devinamira. Spain, Desiree Cordero. Philippines, Mary Jean Lastimosa. Argentina, Valentina Ferrer. Jamaica, Kaci Fennell. Ukraine, Diana Harkusha. Brazil, Melissa Gurgel. Meanwhile, these placements are expected, but I am not really crazy about them that much. And these are France, Camille Cerf, USA, Sanchez, Venezuela, Migbelis Castellanos, and Australia, Tegan Martin. And talking about placement that came out of nowhere, Netherlands, Yasmin Verheijen. Now, for some shocking and heartbreaking exclusions last 2014, where is Costa Rica? Karina Ramos, also Curacao, Lorien Angelista, and one of my favorites last 2014, Lebanon, Sally Grage. Lithuania, Patricia Bilusova. Mexico, Jocelyn Garcilia. Russia, Yulia Alipova. And of course, Serbia, Angelka Tomasevic. So those are the shocking exclusions as 2014 that many actually considered as their favorites as well, but unfortunately they didn't place. Now for the swimsuit competition, for this round, I really love Prince Royce, but I am honestly so with his live performance. I do love his performance in Darte Un Beso, but his performance in Stuck on a Feeling is a no for me. I'd rather hear it in audio playing rather than the live performance. Well, anyway, here are the best performances at this round. Colombia started it very strongly. Beautiful face, great walk, and that body, goodness. One word, amazing. Italy, I'm so happy that she plays. I have her in my prediction, and her placement is one of my greatest achievement in my prediction history. Indonesia, I think Wulan did great last year, but this year's Elvira Devinamira definitely is a huge upgrade from her predecessor, and her confidence made me want to root for her to qualify in the top 10. And before we continue, I am glad that many of my favorites are in the second batch of swimsuit round because Stuck on a Feeling as a background music for this round is so good. I mean, the temperature just risen up and that beat is just so perfect and gives more excitement. Now continuing with Philippines, great walk, beautiful body, and it was just a good performance. Jamaica, girl, when she came out, that fierceness is superb. I mean, was superb. Loved her face, loved her walk, and I just loved everything about her. Plus, she was my predicted winner last 2014. Ukraine, another favorite of mine. She was so excited and so confident in her performance that it is almost bordering into a clumsy performance, but nevertheless, I still liked her very much. That background noise is really pissing me off, but let them be. My top 3 best performers in the swimsuit competition were Jamaica, definitely my winner without a doubt. Next, Colombia is in my second place for best performances for the swimsuit round, and Philippines in third place in completing my top 3 best swimsuit performances. Now let's go to the top 10 announcement. Top 10 finalists were Jamaica, Colombia, Ukraine, Argentina, Philippines, Spain, Netherlands, Venezuela, Australia, and USA. And goodness, I seriously do not understand why Netherlands made it in. First of all, her swimsuit performance is not so strong, and the way she do something with her hands, it was so off for me. Australia, I don't get the hype as well. So if I could make some changes, I would actually take Netherlands and Australia out of the top 10 and put Indonesia and India in. Now let's go to the evening gown competition. For this round of competition, I really love the staging, love the background on the LED screen, and love the bridge-like path because it looked so elegant and made the overall ambiance so elegant. Let's continue with the performances. Jamaica, so beautiful, and I love the choice of gown and color. I just love the dress on her. Colombia, wow, she looked really stunning in that gown, and that dress was perfectly made for her. Ukraine, that was definitely one of my favorite evening gown performances in history. I just love how the gown was beautifully and artistically made. Plus, Diana Harkusha carried it with so much poise, confidence, and elegance. Loved it. Argentina, she looked really stunning in it, but I am not a huge fan of the upper part of the gown because if you look at the back part, it seems that it doesn't look fit perfectly because it seems like there's some extra fabric falling out. I don't know if you noticed that. Philippines, goodness, with all the hype for MJ Lastimosa, I am not sure if I am about to laugh or cry when she came out. The dress itself is a huge disappointment. I do not care about how strong her walk is, but that dress is perfect for a wedding, not for Miss Universe. Wait, I'll just go ahead and close the windows because that noise is just extreme. I'm back. Spain, wow. That was the round that made me consider her as a real contender. She came out looking so classy and looking like a real queen. Netherlands, I loved her look, and wearing yellow made her a standout, but something is really missing when it comes to her personality. Venezuela, I am not a fan of her at this round, but it is so obvious that she is trying so hard, which I do not like at all. Australia, not a fan of the color of the gown and even the choice of gown. It was too dull for me. USA, Nia looked really beautiful, but the thing here is I am not sure if that would be enough to stand out against other strong contenders. For me, the top 3 best evening gown performances were, my winner was Ukraine. Colombia is in my second place, and Jamaica is in my third place for the evening gown. Now for the top 5 announcement, the top 5 finalists were USA, Netherlands, Ukraine, Jamaica, and Colombia. Yes, my 3 favorites made it in. Ukraine, Jamaica, and Colombia, and I am so ecstatic. But I am still wondering about the hype with Netherlands. Her personality bores me to death. USA, not really a huge fan as well, but I think she deserves that top 5. If I could make some changes, I would have placed the amazing Spain in the top 5, who did much better, and probably take Netherlands out. I am still confused on how did Spain failed in that round. She was so good. Now let's go to the final question. There are 2 rounds of questions, so let's start with round 1. First, USA was asked what message would she say if she could deliver a message to the global terrorist. And as a pageant fan, that was the most pageant patty, generic, cliche answer that I have ever heard in my life. I was like, meh. Netherlands. was asked about the biggest change she wants to see for young women in the next generation. I am glad that she made her answer very personal, but I just wish she went deeper into it because it would have been amazing. Ukraine was asked if she could remove the swimsuit competition, would she? It depends on the situation, and I feel comfortable. Those are the perfect statement to use as a response to the question. So I am really happy for her answer. Jamaica was asked about what can be done to lower down the violence against women. It wasn't the perfect answer, but I really liked it a lot. And I may be biased here because I am rooting for Jamaica to do very, very well. But if I am being honest, it wasn't a bullseye, but it was acceptable. Colombia was asked, what can women learn from men? I am glad that she was honest, that the question was difficult because it was. And I truly find her answer really good. So that's something that I really have to commend about Colombia. My winner for the first round of the question and answer was Colombia. Her answer was best among the rest. Now, let's go to the second round. All of them were asked the same question, which was, what is the greatest contribution of your entire country to the world? USA's response was a decent one. I do loved it. Netherlands' answer seems very weak to me. No depth, and content-wise, it wasn't strong. Ukraine, first of all, I am so proud that she was very honest and opened up the difficulty that her country is facing. I think there was an issue with the interpretation because I think she did not answer the question. Jamaica, I am so happy that she gave a beautiful response to the question. Usain Bolt and Bob Marley certainly made an impact, huge impact to our world. I think it was good, but I wish she went deeper on the power of music influencing the entire world. But nevertheless, it was a great answer. Colombia, she gave a very cliche and safe answer. It wasn't even specific about Colombia's contribution because that answer is even possible for many other countries as well. During that time, it was just a crazy top 5 question. No one actually nailed both rounds. So if it was just me, I don't care who wins as long as Ukraine, Jamaica, and Colombia are going to be the last 3 standing. And personally, I love Colombia, but seeing Ukraine and Jamaica as the final 2 would also be a sweet scene to see. Now for the final result, when the result was announced, 4th runner-up was Jamaica. I was so pissed with the result. I just cannot accept that Netherlands placed higher than Kaci. I am so glad that the audience booed the result because it deserves to be booed. Plus, I am so proud as well that even Miss Russia joined the booing. 3rd runner-up was Netherlands. I would die if she placed higher than that. 2nd runner-up was Ukraine. No way! There's just no way that she is finishing 2nd runner-up. USA was so overhyped last 2014, and seeing them in the final 2 is pissing me off. I am happy for Colombia, but USA is so overhyped. I would rather see Colombia and Jamaica in the final 2. But when the winner was announced, I am so proud and happy that Colombia was the winner. I am happy for Colombia, but my heart was bleeding. Until now, it's still bleeding for Ukraine and Jamaica, whom I think did a very strong performance. So that's it. That's my review for Miss Universe 2014. What do you think? Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. So for now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.